Right, legends, welcome to the crypto market review. So, let's start with Bitcoin, okay? So, Bitcoin, what's happening so far? So, if I look, right, let's go back to the range I marked out. If you watch the podcast, okay, with the dog pound, I spoke about what I've tweeted pictures of this, charts of this anyway. A range high, yeah, day's probably clearer. I spoke about this, the range I was using. Range high, range low, the top green lines, and the mid range is the grey line. So, let's break this down further. And let's go to current price section. What's happened? So if we look at what's happened, we can see we're above the we deviated below the range low. Okay, resistance finally broke back above it. Okay, and we're staying above it, which is bullish sign. So if I look at this, right, if I look at what's happening so far, so that's one swing down and one swing up. So short term, where's there going to be the magnet for price? As long as we're above the mid range, it's going to be this level here. Keep it simple as fuck. Okay, towards that target, we've got liquidity resting there and then there. Okay, if it cleanly breaks that, then we're probably going to go much higher into there and then there and then fill that in. But then we'll deal with that. Short term is going to be 44.98. Okay, so another confluence is if we look at the monthly open, which is this pink line here. This is December's open. We traded above it. Okay, got back below it. Resistance, sold off. Okay, so all that time we were below the monthly open, and finally we got above it, below it, and then traded within it, and then finally we made a cleaner break. Now we're holding that. So what I want to see is hold above the monthly open. My complete invalidation level for this idea would be if it was to take out this low here. So if I mark out this level here, if it is something like this, then I'll play it short term into there. Okay? And then if it broke that, then probably new lows. At least fill this in, okay? And then these lows. But as it stands, I'm going bullish side. My hard stop would be here. And the reason why I say hard stop here, because sometimes I've seen the pattern here, we often can get a swing failure here. Okay? So ideally we wanted to stay above here. Okay? But if it was to swing fail this and reject, I'd go long again. So I'm happy with the long hard stop there, and then I'm aiming for 44.98s. Okay, keeping it simple. Okay, if you go to low time frame, you can pick tighter stop yourself, but that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going for the long. Okay, into there. Let's break this down. What supports this idea is the fact that if we look at the same time, this bottomed out into the monthly open. Okay, we had or found a bounce here or some support. We had XRP. Okay, XRP USD. Look at the weekly. We had this is the same range I'm using or the range level. A range high, a range low, mid range. Okay, we smashed above it. We came back down here, found support. It rallied the impulsive move, came back down, made a higher low. Key thing was to hold above the mid range. If it was going to make a clean break below the mid range, target would have been the range low. But it's holding, so bullish. Okay, now look what's happened. It's finally got above the range high. It's above the monthly open. Expect expansion now. Okay, so if we break this down further, we can see, look where it's finding support right at the range high. Couple that with SR here. Okay, well, that level there. Okay, so we've got a nice bounce there. So for confirmation, okay, as long as it stays above here, we're good. Okay, ultimately you want it to stay above the monthly open, but if you want tighter stop, okay, I'd wait for something like this and then like that. That's a breaking market structure, and then higher prices. Okay, and then that would become my risk. Okay, but ultimately, I mean, I think it's a good buy here. Okay, and where would I be targeting? Well, if we look at it right now, if that's the case, middle low, with higher low. Okay, I'll be targeting here, there, and then there. As long as you stay above what? The green level there. Okay, that's what I'll be looking for. Ethereum, okay, at the same time where this was finding support at the range high, Ethereum USD is also finding support at the range. It's gone back above the range low. What's the range I'm looking at? Go to the weekly. Same thing again. Range high, range low. It deviated below it, then got back above it. Okay, and if we go to the lower time frame, I can see that it's finding support there now. Okay, at that green level there. So what I want to see short term is this blue box to hold, and I'll be targeting this level there, which is the SR level there. Okay, and then if I box this out, okay, you're going to have liquidity resting above these highs here. Okay, into the mid-range level from the weekly. So that's going to be the magnet for price, and towards that level, we've got these highs to target. So if this was finding support here previously, my risk would be in this trade, as long as this holds, okay, I'll be pushing higher into their target one. Break, I'll expect, because it was a previous support before, I'll be then aiming for the top of the box, okay? Uh, Fuck you. Top of the box, okay, into there. Whatever happens after that, we'll deal with it. Now, what if it just shut the bed from here? Okay, well then, if it did that clean break and found resistance there, well, this was the down, we've pushed the market up, found support there, break below it, we found resistance, then I'll be aiming for this to be filled into there as target one. If it broke down further, back into these lows there then. But going forward, that's my risk, okay? I want to see that low hold pushing higher. Ethereum USD. Looking at Ethereum BTC, okay? Same thing again, okay? Probably be one of my quickest crypto reviews. If you look, range high, range low, this was the deviation. We came down, respected the mid-range perfectly, big rally, okay? Came back down again, took out the lows there, and then rally, perfect, okay? Now, the easy option or the more conservative option would be here. See here when it broke the range high there, retested, then rally, okay? You'd be looking for something like that. When it breaks, if it breaks it, that would be the more conservative option, then push up and then going for there as first objective, and then we'll see each level at a time. If it breaks that, there's a strong buying here, so you expect that to hold a support and then go for these highs there, but that's later on, and that's the conservative option. Short term, what are we looking for? Go down to the 4 hour, okay? We can see we got a pivot here, okay? If we look at this, this was the down, we've pushed the market up, okay? Then we broke down, found resistance there, resistance there, is finding support here. So ultimately I want to stay below, above here, this low there, the blue box to hold, and then I want to see again these highs run, and then or wait for the conservative option, which would be that, go for that. If this did break, okay, and found lower lows and lower highs there, then I'd be wrong, I'll take the stop out. I'm aiming for this void fill here, okay, and then if it's going to go lower, then these lows here. Now if this low did break, then probably going to go much lower. So that's just keeping it basic, okay, nothing more complicated, just that. Okay, that's that.